Murder comment. Hey, I'm glad you're here. And if you're here, you must be interested in Dungeons and Dragons. Furthermore, I bet you're interested in Dungeons and Dragons in space, because that's exactly what we're going to do here is play Dungeons and Dragons in space, near space, ground space, the whole nine. And if you're into that sort of stuff, go ahead and like, subscribe, let us know what you think in the comments, and watch this stuff. Welcome back to another session of the Astral Avenue. We are in session 30 of this thing that we're doing, playing Dungeons and Dragons. If everyone wants to say hello, our wonderful players.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
And of course, me, your dungeon mister. But we're gonna go ahead and start with a quick recap. Same way we start every time. So, without further ado, last time, after taking a little breather in the hangar area down here, you all discussed your options as to what to actually do next, knowing you needed to get to the main access to release the ship from its bindings. You knew you had to get there, but hearing about Blackberry's encounter with a disappearing spider, figured something might be down that path, so opted to head down that hall and found several strands of webbing nearly not there, but definitely also there. You started to burn some of these, but ended up drawing the ire of a duo of large phase spiders that packed a punch of poison in their fangs, as well as phasing in and out of reality around you. But actually rather quickly taking care of these spiders and seeing a curtain at the end of the hall, Dr. Jellybean inspected the spiders and studied what they could be used for, later brought to the ship. But Tobias, Duke, and Donna went to check out what was behind curtain number 1, seeing a wooden altar of sorts with a strange sphere sitting atop it. Looking at it, it was strange indeed, and as Tobias grabbed it, kind of felt himself nearly phase out, but resisted this trap or whatever was happening. And Donna overlooked the orb and found out it could actually store layouts of areas that it had been before, and actually had several maps already stored within it, as well as the map of the area that you guys are at in the Frizzling Cube. Finding out where main access was located through this map, you all quickly went that direction, passing through the lab of Amnesis Jones and the Jerrys to the area you had seen previously, filled with darkness, faint flickering lights, and growth everywhere. Trying to burn the growth away from the doorway did little to actually damage it, but enough for Blackberry to tumble through dexterously. Finding himself in a more darkened space, he felt a little more at ease, but could hear clicking and unintelligible whispering from all around him. Also caught a glimpse of something shimmering behind a wall of vines and rotting growth. Peering through it further, could see the hilt of a sword that resembled a banana peel. Same sword he had dropped before you guys took the elevator. Kind of whisper yelling back towards the rest of you guys what he had discovered in here, and kind of motion for you guys to follow. Duke was about to hack away at these vines, and that's where we're going to pick up with Duke. At these vines, attempting to hack away at them.
That is what I would like to do.
Alright. So, pulling out your big old sword, go and give me an attack roll with your weapon there. You're already doing it. A 17. Double check here. Does hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
I'm not raging.
You are not raging. So for 13 points of slashing, you start cutting into it. And you can see that it kind of shies away from your blade as you cut it. And, like,
See, it ain't so.
for a moment, it starts to grow back, but slower. But as you're hacking through, you've definitely done some damage to it. But it is still, for the most part, there.
Done. Well, I guess there goes that option.
What did you say? I thought you said my name. Okay. I think.
Is that making a bunch of noise?
No, he's just kind of like chopping through wood, kind of like you hear a rustling, and you would probably hear it from within as well.
Yeah, I just want to make sure
So
that nothing else beyond me can hear them.
Yeah, and it does seem like he did damage to it, just like kind of slowly starts to regrow back.
Hack at it again.
All right, hacking at it again. About to ask for it. 19 to hit. Will indeed hit it. For 15 points of slashing. And you're definitely kind of hacking through it. It's not like destroying a bush, it's like hacking through like wooden, half-rotting, mushy vines. But kind of recoils back probably enough, you feel, to go through, but you do see it slowly starting to regrow.
Oh, everyone through. I believe we can go, buddy. I'm gonna send my follow through my shadow in. Everyone run in.
I'm gonna run and find him.
And then
Everybody running in?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they'll wait to be last, not wanting to be first in here.
Yeah, I'll be right in front of Hilda.
Come on, Donna.
But as you enter this darkened space,
I'm so scared.
actually, you probably wouldn't see Blackberry except for the fact that you watched him kind of go to this hiding spot in the dim light where he's at. Several like a wall of vines to your north, several pieces of like machinery and somewhat arcane technology as you enter into the space. A little bit of like cracked floors, you can even see some old dried blood on the ground. Several smashed and broken bodies of bones and even pieces of old autognomes smashed about the area, broken, and just like debris everywhere. The ceiling in here actually extends up into darkness to where you don't actually see the ceiling, other than the occasional overhang of like a large pipe or something, or occasionally you would see flickers far in the distance above you
Where I
of
shot
like
my
lightning and stuff.
I'm gonna move back over here and ask Duke if he would mind chopping through where I saw my sword.
Oh, sure, here. I'll hand him my hand axe.
Can I just make a general perception?
Thanks.
What do you want to do, Donna? Sorry.
I'm surveying our surroundings. Like, I know you just gave us a whole description, but like, I want to look at the blood smears and just try to form some sort of story behind the rot and the gore.
That's a hard one.
I mean, like, looking at the... Can I look for the gadgets of the broken autognomes? Or...
Sure, you can see them kind of scattered about. Like, you would see, like, maybe, like, half of a hand, or, like, what might have been an arm at one point. But everything in here looks severely wrecked and ruined. Looking around, there's, like, rocks or, like, parts of, like, walls that have been broken down. Looking in through here, bringing in your very bright lantern. get a very clear view of, I'd say even with your passive perception, a bunch of this blood isn't necessarily old.
That's what I was most curious about. Okay.
Well, Donna's over there. I'm gonna sneak over around the corner. I just want to kind of see like what's around the corner, and I am doing it like stealthily as possible.
You guys are all in bright light right now, so
Oh well,
keep that in mind.
I'm being quiet. I'm gonna be quiet doing it as I look around the corner.
Fair enough. Looking around the corner, you can see part of the floor kind of cracked open and this bluish green glow coming up from it.
I'm gonna slowly back up.
Can I
Blood.
try to reach my sword? Like,
It is
sleight of hand, maybe?
very
Reach
far
over?
on the other side. It's not like you can barely make it out, and it is just in the distance. It's not like it's right in this wall of vines or like even right on the other side of it. The wall of vines appears to be like 7-8 feet thick. And that glimmering would kind of be... actually, give me a perception check, Blackberry. With a 19. That glimmering of both the sword and the whatever else is in there. You can probably distinctly make out a couple of coins, but you're not sure what the rest of the stuff is. It's probably a good like 30 feet away from the wall of vines.
Can I?
Do I think I could go around, like, the outside this way, maybe?
I would say with your 19 perception check, you do see what looks to be probably an area where you might be able to squeeze through these vine walls.
Wait,
All right, I'm
Blackberry,
gonna...
let me try something first before you do that, okay?
Okay.
And if that doesn't work,
Gonna,
you can go.
gonna make me smaller? Like you made
No.
Duke bigger?
I mean, I could do that, but I was gonna use my helping hand to go in there,
Oh.
try to pick it up, and then bring it back. But we'll see. It
Okay.
might not work, and then
I
you
mean,
can do the thing.
there's also other stuff in there that there might be some treasure as I look at Tobias pointedly.
Oh, I like treasure. Yeah, I'll go over. I'll be like, well, if that doesn't work, I can send my buddy over here, the one in the parka, and I'll just see what's in there and switch places with him.
Okay. Whatever's easiest. I really appreciate the help.
Yeah, we gotta get your sword back, buddy.
I'm hating
You-
Echo
you
Knight
earned
more
that.
and more.
What'd you say?
I said I'm hating Echo Knight more and more.
You can just do
Oh,
all the
yeah.
things.
Yep.
Great.
Duke, would
Good
you
job,
help
buddy.
me stand guard over this direction?
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Shine your light, though, Donna, if you don't mind, over this way so I can see.
Okay.
I'm like peering
Where do
through.
I need to be?
How?
You see
I'm-
my light?
Yeah, but I need to be able. I want to be able to see.
Give me a
Like,
perception check, Tobias. Trying to look through there to see the space over there.
Can I give him the help?
I
Sure.
want to look too. I'm gonna use my mage hand.
so advantage. So I'll roll again. I'll take the 17 there. That's.
Yeah, you can kind of make out a little bit of space in there.
Oh, cool. I'll send the echo there, and then I'll be like, all right. If something
As
goes
your
wrong,
echo appears, darkness covers it, and your echo disappears.
like, do I feel the connection sever?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so there's something
As Dr. Jellybean summons a hand as well,
Uh-huh. My mage
That's-
hand.
not good. Darkness enveloped. Yeah, Shadow Tobias is gone. He's went back to home for now.
Wait, did my mage hand disappear too?
no, your mage hand's over there.
Okay, well, where did you see your sword at, Blackberry? Help me out here.
Like back there to the leftish a little bit.
To the left.
If you, if you see the little, it looks like a banana, you know, right over there. The little.
Yes, I guess nobody really. What does your hand look like? As you said, I think it might be the first time you've seen you use it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I pull up like my tablet, probably like a spinning hand, and then I just kind of like grab it and throw it out of the tablet.
Okay.
Looks.
Is it
It
like
looks-
a glove cursor?
No, it's more of like how do you describe
Pointy
it?
finger.
It's like a obvious like a poor
It's
graphic
turkey.
from like the 90s of like
Fair.
you know of just bad graphic hand like it's
I had one of those cursor mods back on like Windows 98.
it's just it was poorly graphically designed.
Let's say Dr. Jellybean, give me a perception check to see if you can see what your hands, as it kind of disappears underneath the space that Blackberry pointed out.
Perception.
I'm readying for danger.
Okay.
Everyone should ready.
Give me a perception
Make
check, Don.
Double.
And Duke then.
Yeah.
Dr.
Yeah.
Jellybean with natural 1
Yeah.
perception. You push your hand
Yeah.
through there, you don't see shit. Like trying to adjust your glasses, your
Blinded by the
hand
graphics.
disappears through there and you can't see it on the other side.
Can I try to feel around? Well, I can't feel my
Yeah, you don't feel what your hand feels, unfortunately. Don with a 22 perception, though, as you're keeping an eye out while this is happening. You can't help but hear whisperings of stuff that's just unintelligible to you. And this faint crunching and rustling from all around you.
Something's coming.
Not getting
Yeah,
loud or
right.
anything, it's just there.
Okay, I have an idea.
And the vines are alive, so they're rustling.
I have an idea. I'm gonna
Whispering.
bring another time ghost out, and I'm gonna send it in. And when the darkness attacks it, we attack the darkness. Everyone, ready something to hurt the darkness.
Well, it's not that the dark.
How do I
like,
hurt darkness?
it's on the other side of the wall. A wall of vines that you can barely see through. And it's something covered up your shadow and it just disappeared.
I wonder if I.
So this isn't working, but I'm really good in the dark. So I'm gonna try to get my sword.
There is some light over there. I'm not saying there's no light. It's just
It
like
was nice knowing you.
But if darkness does envelop me, I'll be okay.
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 Ish, maybe.
Should
Are
we
you-
tie a rope around him so we can drag his body back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. You might want some
Hope you
body
don't
parts
come
there.
back
Nice
afraid of the
rabbit.
dark.
Are you afraid of the dark?
I'm afraid of these vines.
Mm-hmm.
There's always
don't
that
like these.
healthy respect for darkness.
And the things that could happen in it.
Be careful, Blackberry.
I'm
We don't know
afraid of the
what's in there.
world. I'm gonna be
This is
very, very
advanced
careful.
the
Darkness.
blackberry's gonna try and crawl through. You see this like one kind of hole that you can probably fit through. Probably be easier for smaller folk, but you can kind of
Rabbit
fit.
hole.
Yeah, like a rabbit hole.
Scurries with his tail like back end barely getting through.
Duke, where are you going?
I'm stepping right here. Just
I got you.
stepping.
Blackberry said he wanted darkness, so I'm backing up a little.
Fair enough. I will say, Duke, as you travel further south towards the staircase heading up to this balcony that's about 15-20 feet up, kind of raises even further past that. To the further south, you actually see what looks to be a tree, just kind of twisting and growing. No leaves on it, but it does seem to be planted into the ground here.
Sick.
All right.
He'll do what left does.
Blackberry, give me an acrobatics check. I'll give you advantage because you spied this hole pretty well.
Acrobatics.
15 just does it. As you make your way to the other side, and yeah, you do see Dr. Jellybean's hand just kind of floating in there. And you can see what looks to be one side of this a large cage, and this wall of vines pretty much envelops the ceiling here. And you can see other kind of holes in the ceiling as well. And you actually see a few large eggs around this cage, large purple, cracked, broken eggshells around this cage. And next to it, you actually see what is a large stone coffer with coins spilling out of it. And you can see your sword gently laying atop it.
Oh, that's dangerous. Okay.
Somebody put it there.
Yeah. I want to look for danger.
Give me a perception check.
Because I am very on edge seeing that in, like, there's no way it just fell in there.
Oh no, it didn't.
With an 11.
Do I have anything to do? Nope,
You
no
don't
inspiration.
see anything untoward.
Why wouldn't it be there?
But I would say the one thing that would
not that
stick out is the eggshells and the kind of holes in the ceiling. But you don't, other than that rustling that you've been hearing, and which is actually probably a little quieter here, and the whispers are a little quieter here as well as you're within this space. And you can see more cracked ground tiles in here that actually goes down about 5 feet. Like a 5-foot chunk has been scooped up out of the ground here, revealing some of that kind of crystalline texture that just kind of pulses ever so lightly. And that's that.
Would I have any clue what type of egg that is?
Give me a nature check. Gonna be a...
Nope.
Hey, you get inspiration now.
Inspiration, though.
No fucking idea. It's an egg? Maybe a large ostrich egg? It's bigger than that.
That's weird. All right.
It's a dragon egg, surely.
It's dinner.
Or
it's
or,
gotta be a dragon.
or a really big chicken.
Hair is nice with
Yeah.
hind legs.
I wonder. Yeah, I was about to say I'm kind of hungry.
Make an omelet.
Don't see it, but they're broken already. There's no yolk. I'm gonna start making my way towards the big coffer thing
right.
slowly. Can I mean, I know I'm in light, but can I be like to buy stealthy walking up to it?
Yeah,
Trying not
give
to
me a stealth check
kick
as you
rocks
kind
or
of
stuff.
starting to come out from this wall of vines. It's 17. Fair enough. Feel pretty hidden.
And yeah, I'm gonna keep steadily getting close to the coffin. Coffer. My coffin. And now that I'm next to it, can I investigate it for traps or something dangerous that could get me when I reach for my sword?
Sure, give me an investigation check.
As you reach for your sword. I'm just kidding.
With the
Can I
six,
still see him over there?
vaguely.
I'm trying to look. Where
Like
is it?
vaguely see him over there.
Right there. I'm gonna create a shadow that's like in the vines, that's not coming out of it, but create a time ghost that's inside the vines, like at the edge.
On the other side,
like inside the hole area, like where he was coming out behind him in the hole.
On the other side.
Right. Yeah.
It's only like maybe a 5-foot area to get to the other side. Like it's not.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, just like right in the tunnel. Oh, great one.
It's like right there. Sure. Can it make acrobatics checks? Find out if your time goes can make acrobatics. But Blackberry with a 16. You do actually see some odd mucus kind of lining the rim and kind of covering this thin layer of mucus covering the entirety of this, including your sword, of this treasure chest essentially. That is no lid. And you can see that mucus kind of splattered up against the wall, going up into the ceiling, beyond the vines that are kind of encapsulating this area. You can see a couple of holes going up there as well.
All right, well, yeah, I'm not fighting that on my own.
Doesn't.
Do I have? Let's see. I got
Yeah, because it's unless something can grab it, like actually physically grab it, it doesn't make checks. It's like does not need to make checks. If it has to make if it has to make saving throws,
It's an acrobatics check to get through this space. Essentially.
kill.
I'll let you make it. Just give me an acrobatics check.
Yeah, let's just see
but
that.
yeah, Blackberry, that's what you see. This, you creep up to it, you see this thin mucus slime kind of covering it and kind of attached to the walls there and creeping up.
Go for it, man. Just do it. Don't think about it.
Kill a
Hope you
19.
guys are ready for a fight.
Do you say that?
I will.
I don't say
No. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cast a message using my earring, and tell them that there's a bunch of tell Dr. Jellybean that there is a bunch of treasure back here, but it's guarded. And
And you can see
start
a lot of money.
so if I get my
Your sword,
yeah, well,
and you can see a couple of like looks to be papers like buried within here, kind of all covered with this thin layer.
all right,
Also,
so
In my head, Blackberry
there's treasure.
is on the tip of his ear, and I feel like he just like pulls the top of his ear down and puts it over the bottom part of his ear, like he's speaking
Yeah.
into a.
Hey, oh,
Just folds it down.
Dr. Jelly, there's a bunch of treasure. There's a bunch of treasure here that is guarded. Research notes.
Okay, everybody, listen up. I got a message from Blackberry. He said there's a bunch of treasure, but it's in research notes, Hilda, but it's guarded.
We should send Duke and Hilda.
Guarded by what?
She
didn't
nods.
say,
She nods in agreement at that. Yeah, you should
Okay,
probably do
got it.
that.
Duke, you wanna do the honors?
So after I say that, I'm gonna. Did she respond?
Oh, I can respond. Okay, we're gonna send Duke in. Oh, hang tight.
Hear that? I'm gonna back away from the treasure chest.
All right.
Duke, be careful. We don't know what it's guarded by.
And Duke, as you look through this, it's just a wall of thick, kind of wet vines. And looking through this space, you see looks like Tobias just kind of chilling in this hole.
I'll have my shadow Tobias hold Duke's hand to kind of lead him on.
Can
Come
I
on.
have some space so I can whip my sword around?
It's like 4 times the size of Shadow Tobias.
All right.
So, so what is Shadow Tobias doing?
Waiting for Duke to go through.
Shadow Tobias is in the way.
He can
Walk through him.
through the echo, right?
No, he occupies that space. He is corporeal.
Shadow Tobias will move stealthily into the room.
Give me a stealth check. I'm gonna say a disadvantage. Cause it's not you. Alright, 17. Shadow Tobias moves stealthily into the room.
I'm
Duke,
gonna
give.
whip my sword around and start hacking my way.
You're just hacking through it?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. As you swing your sword, give me a dexterity save. You're swinging, your sword immediately gets stuck as the vines wrap around it and start encapsulating your sword, pulling it from your grip.
Light it on fire.
What else? What else?
I don't want him to lose a sword. Can I use resistance to bolster his save?
Sure. Oh,
My vines against yours.
roll a d4.
He understands the bond of a man and his weapon.
So, Duke, roll me a d4. Or, yeah. You see the vines kind of pull back as some other vines kind of appear to pull them apart, but it still wraps around your sword as it's cutting them at the same time. And as they are grappling your sword, trying to yank it back out, you see 2 faces appear in the vines on either side of you.
Please don't be me.
As 2 more of those creatures that you saw, similar to the ones outside of the, or in the hangar in that chute, kind of appear there on either side of you, Duke, as you're trying to wrest your sword free. And we're gonna roll some initiative.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, indeed.
Alright, is everybody on there? Everybody's on there?
We did it.
Good job, guys. Well, in that case, Oblet, you were up first as you see these 2 vine entities made of like rotten wood and plant matter come to life around Duke, kind of just hanging there maybe a couple of feet above the floor attached to these vines. And you can see his vines are kind of, or the vines ahead are kind of sticking Duke's sword in.
Alright, it's time to bring out old Sleepy Joe. Move to here. And I'm going to, so how are the, like, are these creatures, like, sort of like, their entire bodies are attached to the vines? Or
It would
is it sort
seem
of
like a torso kind of appears, and like their back half is like intermingled with the vines at the moment.
Okay, so like their head and their torso and everything else isn't really connected, it's all from the torso down?
It's barely connected. More like they're using it as a standing point, like they're climbing through the vines. Not that they are attached to the vines necessarily. You can see a distinct difference between them and the vines.
Gotcha, okay. Because I was just asking to see if it was like I need to cut them away from the vines, but anyway, I'll just go for the body.
Okay.
With the Biden. A 10.
10 is unfortunately going to be a miss. As you try and grapple in there, you see some other vines just appear and just kind of wipe away your Bident attack.
I'll follow that up with a an old roundhouse kick.
Alrighty. A 26 will hit it. For 9 points of damage as you roundhouse kick it.
The vine.
You would see this kind of crack of wood as its head kind of spins around, seemingly doing no effect to it.
Oh, snap dog. That's it for me, guys.
Alright, that'll take us to Dr. Jellybean.
All right, so you're gonna hear me, gonna hear like a high-pitched noise coming from my tablets as I charge it up for a magic missile at this guy here.
Alright.
Let's see what happens. Magic missile 1. Two. 3.
And it takes 8 points of force damage as these missiles just pierce into it, and this cracking you would see kind of splinter its form. Anything else for Dr. Jellybean?
That'll be it for now.
That'll take us to Tobias.
I don't remember last time. Was my torch still lit?
At the moment, no. You haven't used it since you've been down, or you used it when you were burning away stuff. So I would say no at the moment.
Okay.
You guys were inspecting orbs and stuff.
Right, yeah, I didn't think I would have it lit then. Alright, I'm going to pull my scimitar out and hand it to Duke. Shrug. And try to... If I light my torch, can I use it that turn, or it takes an action, right?
Takes an action to light it.
Oh,
Right, you have a tinderbox. I'm assuming you do.
I do. Where's his sword at? Because that's what Tobias is
Stuck
just
right in front of him as he hacked into
Oh,
it.
it's over there. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and light my torch.
All
My
right.
action.
Tobias lights a torch.
So I have my torch in one hand and my hammer in the other.
And that'll take us to these woody boys. This one's going to turn towards Dr. Actually, this one's just gonna kind of eerily stare at you all as its eye sockets kind of release this faint glow, very similar to the glow coming from the stones around, this kind of teal light glow coming from within its eye sockets. I need everyone to make a charisma saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Even me?
Except for Blackberry.
Okay.
Can I use inspiration on that?
If you have it,
I do.
just remember when you guys did take a long rest, lost any inspiration.
Yeah, I got this last time for my one. So an 18.
I don't think a D4. You think a D4 could save me?
Maybe.
We'll find out.
Don't know till you try.
D4 from what?
Built for success.
What little what?
Built for success.
Oh, built for success. So you got a 12, 11, 11, 18, and 11. These guys are all good.
We're all good?
Yeah, you're all good, as no one is affected by that. As you kind of feel this weird shiver come down all of your spines simultaneously, the other one is going to slam into El Ducarino. Wow. Getting a 10 and a 12.
Miss.
And that'll take us to Donna.
Got him.
I did hear that one just from the echo on
Nice.
cameras, I think.
So I'm going to raise my hand and cast Sacred Flame on the one who just gave us the glowy eyes.
Alright, yeah. That's the one that Dr. Jellybean hit with her missiles. 14. As it got a 15. Seemingly the fire kind of drips down onto it. It just nearly like slithers to avoid it.
Okay, alright. I think that's my turn.
Alright. I'll take us to Blackberry on the other side of this little... You can see stuff happening in this like light up, and stuff's happening on the other side. You saw the vines kind of wobble for a moment.
Do I hear fighting going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I don't know what they're fighting. I think they might be fighting the creatures that came out of this egg. So
Could be.
I'm gonna go try to grab my sword.
Alright.
Like, I want to grab it and get away from the chest.
That's fair enough. As you grab it, that mucus starts to touch you, and you feel this jolt of stinging sensation, and you should make a Constitution saving throw.
Come on.
As you grab it, feels like your fingers all go numb from grabbing your sword, but you have your sword.
Right, so that was like
It's 15 feet.
15 feet. So, yeah, I'm gonna move back over here.
It's almost kind of like grabbing onto, like, your hand feels mentholated and numb.
Yeah, I mean, I've been shocked before.
Fair enough. That'll take us to surprise guest number 1. You would see it coming, Blackberry, because of your passive perception. A
Dang it.
large caterpillar worm-like creature, no eyes, just this kind of like, hate to say it, but it kind of looks like a butthole on its front with several small claws, kind of
Not the butthole.
as it climbs down from the ceiling onto this the top of this cage, skittering towards you, as this, from its mouth, for better lack of a term, you do see this kind of long mouth within the mouth kind of thing reach out. It's essentially like a tongue, grabber tongue, reaches out towards you and tries to bite you. Getting a 10 to hit. This is not.
Hey, that's a miss.
Bad guys are doing a bad job as it attempts to kind of latch onto you, and using your new sword, you can just kind of swat it away and dodge out of it. And it's kind of hovering onto you, still kind of climbing on top of that cage.
No.
That'll take us to Duke.
Oh, okay. So I have my sword in one hand. I've got the scimitar.
Sword is stuck. Scimitar.
Yep.
Tobias handed you a scimitar. Your sword is just kind of stuck there.
Can I test it a little bit? Is it like loose stuck or like stuck?
I mean, at the moment, it's stuck.
Is there any give to it at all?
What do you mean? Is there a chance for you to take it? 100%.
Tell me if I'm pushing
On a scale of 1 to 20, what do you need to roll?
No, not that. But like, tell me if I'm pushing this too far. I would like to rage. I'm obviously pissed my sword is stuck,
Sure.
but I would like to use the leverage of my sword being stuck in the vines to like flip around and hit this guy over here. Just like a cool little acrobatic.
With your sword or with the scimitar?
With the scimitar.
Sure, I mean, that's flavor. Yeah, you can kind of like grabbing onto it, just kind of using that, pushing up and slamming onto it with the scimitar. Sure.
I'm gonna roll a hand axe.
Yeah, it's the same thing for you. And 11, kind of as you try and leverage it and swing, sword starts to kind of start to hit a bit of the vines as well as... Oh, you didn't roll. Yeah. You feel it kind of, some of the vines start to wrap around it, but you don't get the scimitar stuck. But nearly.
Okay. This sucks.
Hand still on your great sword. Angry. Anything else for Duke?
I will continue raging.
Alright. That'll take us to Oakley.
I'm just gonna try to hack again with my bite at this guy.
Alright.
Hopefully get his attention over to me and not on Duke.
Give it a whirl. 20 will hit it for sure.
And does he pass his check for topple?
He passes his check for topple, but he doesn't for your grapple.
Oh, so he grappled.
So he kind of still attached to the side of the wall there, this wall of vines. You do kind of have a hold of him with your pincers as you do 8 points of piercing damage.
Good. I'm gonna follow up with another kick.
Now, does he have an advantage because it's restrained?
It's not, is it restrained?
It's grab.
It's grappled. It's grappled,
Doesn't
not
grapple
restrained. No. There's a specific thing that lets you restrain things. Pretty much he has entered a grapple with it. But if you wanted to, like, grapple does allow you to move it around and stuff.
Well, if I move him away, does that trigger an opportunity attack?
No. Pretty much your speed would be half, and you can drag him if you want.
Could I just, like, turn him away? Like, turn him from...
Yeah, for flavor-wise, yeah, you kind of pull him away and just, like make him
5
close.
feet away from Duke. Just, like, right here.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Just turn him? Or is it, like, an actual, like...
I think you have to move as it moves with you. So if you were to move like 5 feet away, you could.
Okay, that's what I'll do. And then I'll just give him another kick.
All right.
Fitting.
15 will hit it. As you kind of have it in your sights, you just kind of kick out towards its midsection. And as you hit it, I think he scored a solid kick, but you end up just kind of bruising your foot.
Nah, I'm a monk. It's hardened.
That's
I've kicked a bunch.
Yeah.
It seems
he's
to
very
hurt. It
calloused.
seems to hurt your foot more than it hurts this creature, as this creature didn't take any damage from it.
Very well. Making myself stronger.
Yeah,
That's all I
just
got.
more calloused. That'll take us to Dr. Jellybean.
All right. I don't think it's gonna be super effective, but I'm gonna try a firebolt.
All right.
The guy in front of me there.
It will be at disadvantage because he's right in front of you.
Right in front of me.
Nine is going to be a miss, unfortunately.
Can I, is my mage hand still back there somewhere?
Somewhere.
Can I get it back to me?
Boy. Just roll me a intelligence check.
Can I like whistle for it?
Yeah. Alright, yeah, you can bring it back around.
Can I have it do something, or would that be an action?
That would be an action to have it actually do something. I think moving it you're allowed to do as a bonus, but actually doing stuff is action.
Okay. Well, next time.
Alright. As you do shoot your firebolt, it does seem to, I would say it would cower away a little bit.
Okay.
That'll take us to Tobias.
I'm going to attempt to hit this creature with my torch first thing.
Alright. Give me a improvised weapon attack. So you won't have your proficiency bonus. I don't know if you already figured that in there.
I did not. Oh, it's improvised. Okay.
Yeah.
But either way, it's at disadvantage, right?
Yeah, that's true. So that is going to be a miss as you waft out and get that faint whisper. No.
And then I'll swing at it with my hammer, which I love.
It's also going to be a miss. As you would hear a whisper, yes.
Hit it.
Do better. Anything else for Tobias?
That's it for Tobias.
Now you take us to these creatures. This creature is going to roll for it. Take a swing at Tobias. As you swing out this torch, this thing reaches out towards you and just tries to slam its wooden trunk of an arm towards you. Getting a 19 and a 23.
Those both hit.
As you take 5 points of bludgeoning and
Okay.
9 points of bludgeoning. As the 23 was a crit.
Ouch.
As it's just kind of slamming into you, and it looks like it's trying to knock your arm free of the torch.
Ow.
The other one being kind of wrangled, kind of reminds me of the walker being wrangled in The Walking Dead kind of thing, wrangling it, kicking at it. It just kind of reaches out over towards Oblate, trying to slam it in. Getting a 9 and a 16.
So I was able to hold him back so he couldn't slam into me. So it's
Yeah.
he got close but didn't quite hit.
All right, keeping it at bay. That'll take us to Donna.
I'm gonna set my. Actually, I don't need to. Donna's gonna run up to this one by Oblate and cast Shocking Grasp on it, but I'm gonna use my dagger
All
since
right.
I'm already.
Yeah, I got you for flavor. Kind of just
And so I have a melee weapon out.
okay. This electricity reaches out towards it. Give me an attack roll.
Oh, I hope I don't get shocked too.
Nah, you guys, if you recover in water, sure. A 15 will hit it,
Booyah.
as it will take 1 point of lightning damage. But hey,
Love.
it also doesn't get reactions, so
Okay.
as it kind of
Thing,
pulses through its body.
but it looked like it did damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
it
Yeah.
did a whole one.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm helping.
You are.
Anything else for Donna? All right, taking us to Blackberry. This thing is just kind of dripping with that similar mucus, trying to reach out towards you as you're back against this vine wall.
This cage, is it broken, or do I think I can lock myself inside there to get protection from this thing?
That's a good question.
So poetic.
Like, is it visibly damaged where, like, the
It doesn't
the door's falling
look
off?
super visibly damaged. It looks like there's some debris maybe in the way, but
All right.
it
well,
looks like it's
I
honestly
want
in very good condition, all things considered.
I want to run around like the backside of this thing,
Okay.
and then try to get in the cage and shut the door.
All right. I will say, give me a athletics check to try and shut the door. As I said, there was some debris kind of caught in there, and then there's these eggshells just kind of lining the space. So give me an athletics check as you tumble away.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All right.
Roll that.
We roll that 9. Getting an 18 as you quickly just jerk the door, as you know that if this thing gets you, there's no one else over here.
Yep. And then once I got the door closed, I'm gonna back away and pull out my gun.
All
I
right.
just see its like little butthole mouth.
It will
gnashing at you through the bars.
take an attack opportunity at disadvantage because it's trying to get through the bars there as you.
Yeah. I figured that its mouth could reach through the bars, so I want to get further
It's just
back.
a long
Oh,
tongue.
actually, no, it won't get an attack opportunity. You're still within its reach.
Okay.
It's got a long grabber thing, kind of like the alien mouth that opens up.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna keep my sword then, because I'm
As you kind of like,
gonna try to cut that thing off.
fair enough.
Cut that mouth off.
That'll take us to the creature's turn. It is going to try to bite you at disadvantage, though. Because it can't, it's just trying to like squirm around the cage, reaching in. Just, you see that mouth just grabbing for you and just pulling as it does.
Stop it.
And it got a 9 to hit, though. Taking us to Duke.
It's like a rabbit in a log.
Duke's pissed. He's gonna
Great sword in one hand, still stuck. Scimitar in the other.
he'll recklessly swing at this guy next to him.
Alright, with the scimitar still kind of using that kind of leverage to like kind of keep you balanced. Not used to using a scimitar, but it works for some. It's still a weapon. Give me an attack roll. 19, look, that'll hit it. As you hack into it, it kind of like chinks off of it like you're hitting metal and does no damage to it.
No. Kind of try and yank my sword out.
That would be your
What's
action.
Hilda doing?
She's taking notes.
Wait to do that.
Tobias just shrugs at you. I didn't know.
So anything else for Duke? Just, I guess there's not much else you can do.
I'll spit on the thing.
All right.
Spit on it.
Taking us to Oblate.
So I'm gonna release the guy from my button so I can do a full on attack again.
All right. Release him and just jab in.
Jab him again.
I think you can have your Biden do. I guess don't get.
It's
chance
1d8 of bludgeoning if I don't let him go.
Oh, gotcha. And 11 is unfortunately going to be a miss.
Gonna kick just because.
All right, yeah, kicking just because. As you release him and try and grab him again.
I'm gonna go with my other foot though.
All right. Gotta get practicing. That's gonna hit him.
Take that.
As
So many 20s.
as once again, you go in with the other foot this time, and it just like kind of like hitting a steel rod. Even though you can feel this thing kind of be like moist and like rotten at the same time, and you can just see stuff kind of like vines and stuff crawling through it. Anything else for Oblate?
He is disgusted by the moistness.
Fair enough. I like a good moist cake. That'll take us to Dr. Jellybean. Doctor.
All right. You hear me? You hear that high-pitched noise of me charging at my phases and magic missiles.
All right.
I'm gonna cast it at level 2
All right. On this guy.
on the guy in front of me.
All right.
Yeah. 2.
One for each missile. Slowly.
Pew.
All right. As your missiles burst into it, you can see it kind of get pelted as it eventually just kind of falls limp and is absorbed, kind of like turns in back into the vines here as it absorbs itself into the debris around.
Doing no damage?
No, it dies and gets absorbed by the vines.
It's
Yeah.
dead.
Now you're talking about the missiles. Okay.
Anything else for Dr. Jellybean?
I'm gonna move my mage hand over to this other guy over here.
Sure.
Oh, come on.
Sure, this hand just goes floating over.
Bro, his neck.
Doing a back massage. Anything else for the doctor?
High five, high
Waving.
five.
Hey. No.
Alright, taking us to Tobias.
Does it look like I can stand here, or is it vine-filled wall?
It is vine-filled wall. There's that kind of hole there, though. That's where the entrance kind of is to the other
All
side.
right, I'm gonna slide over there, and I'm gonna try this. What I'd like to do is attack with my torch at wherever Duke's sword is. Try to attack the vines there, and then swing around and slam this thing in the head with my hammer.
Alright, give me an attack with your torch. Getting a 13. The vines kind of quickly gather and push away your torch as you swing at it with it.
That's worth a try. And I'll swing my hammer at this thing in the face. I guess... No, and Mage Hand does not flank.
No.
And I'll go, please hit!
You get a whisper, almost.
Good try, buddy.
Anything else for Tobias? Are you just kind of distracted by the vines kind of recoiling your torch? You go out to swing with your hammer and calling out, please hit. And you hear this light humming as you miss. Anything else for Tobias?
No, that'll be it.
Alright, taking us to the creature. Seemingly surrounded. Donnie, your last one to hit it. So this thing is going to slam into you. Or at least attempt to slam into you. getting an 8 with its first attack, seemingly kind of like looking around, just swinging wildly, and then with its second one getting a 15 to hit, kind of slamming right. Does that hit you?
What was it?
A 15.
No, that'll be a miss.
Did I say Tobias?
I thought you did.
The last one to hit it, was it me?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be.
One
I'm so sorry. That 1 damage is gonna cost.
Yeah, I might have said my
I'm sorry.
My brain is dumb right now. Yeah, I was like, in my brain, I was like looking at
Oh,
Donna.
was 15?
Yeah, yeah, Donna, yeah, 15.
My armor class.
Dealing 5 points of bludgeoning damage to Donna. As it just kind of bops you right on top of your head.
Boop.
Taking us to your turn, Donna.
Well, I didn't like that. Almost slap him.
Alright.
Big slap.
Little electric slap.
Pop, pop, pop. Thank you.
That will hit him.
If you bop it, turns
Twist
on
it.
angry mode.
For 3 points of lightning damage, once again, kind of
Yeah.
bops you, just kind of slap right on its arm where it does, and you just kind of bop it back. And you see this kind of electricity sizzle through it as it loses its reaction for the turn. Anything else for Donna?
I'm gonna ready the other hand. I'm gonna warm it up.
Alright.
Shuffle it.
And you see electricity start to kind of go through the other hand, taking us to a blackberry in the cage. This creature, this mouth thing just kind of reaches out towards you repeatedly, trying to get to you. Nearly getting you.
You know what? Fuck it. It is pistol time. I'm gonna shoot at it.
Alright. It will be a...
I don't know, pistol's at disadvantage?
You're in its melee range, but it's not in your melee range.
I don't want disadvantage.
So the pistol would be disadvantage.
Alright, I'll step forward and use the sword then.
I might have gotten rid of your saber.
Nope, it's still there.
Okay, good.
I never got rid of it because I was like, maybe I'll get it back.
Fair enough.
And now you have.
Yep. So
We'll say
I'm gonna hunter's mark. And
I will say
dread ambush.
that'll probably be disadvantage too, just from slashing through the cage.
It's piercing damage though, instead of slashing. So couldn't I just stab it?
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I'll take that argument.
No, +2.
Hey, but a 19 will definitely still hit it.
And hunter's marked it, and dread. I'm gonna use dread ambusher.
Okie dokie.
How dreadful.
Wisdom
Be
save.
afraid of me.
Like you're just.
Alright, as you do 22 points of damage to it. Anything else for Blackberry?
Let's fuck off. And that's it.
Alright. That'll take us to the creature's turn. It climbs up the wall. For now.
I mean, do I still have eyes on it?
No, it disappears up through the vines up there. The kind of like ceiling of this space is like this kind of dome of vines covering the space, and it crawls through.
It is marked with hunter's mark.
You know where it's going.
Yeah.
It's going south.
It's just too obscured.
It is going south. So what is its speed?
I'll be all for my turn. And well, it's its turn. So.
Yeah. It actually does make it. Climbing down from the ceiling right next to you, Oblate. Giant, silkworm looking thing, starts climbing over down towards you. Kind of climbing down this vine wall and tries to bite you.
Don't like that.
Getting a 22 to hit.
Oh, he bit right on me.
As very similar to your bident mandible, is what it looks like. As it
Still my technology.
does 11 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled by it and restrained as it does kind of squeeze your arms tight. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Did I pass?
No.
I don't think a 4 would even help. So, yeah,
You never know.
I might as well, I guess. Can I cast resistance?
Yeah,
Even though
I would recommend it.
Okay.
You're restrained. A 4 would help it. I'll tell you that. As
There you
a
go.
12 just barely passes. As you feel this intense kind of wooziness wash over you, kind of fight it off, but you are still kind of restrained as it kind of has you squeezed. I don't think it's the Duke's
Almost
turn.
paralyzed.
Worse. It would be worse.
Dead.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Instant.
Where's the recklessness? I will rip my sword. from
Thanks for putting that cage in there, Steven. I needed that.
I put things in place for. I don't know. Yeah. That's smart. I'm gonna give Blackberry inspiration if you didn't already have it.
Well, I used it.
Oh, you used it. Yeah, I'll give you inspiration for that. Duke trying to pull out your sword, yank it out. You got it.
I will continue my rage. Move here.
Alright. Bonus action, keep rage going, seeing this large silkworm looking thing grab a hold of Oblate. And that'll take us to Oblate's turn. Thing had you in its grasp.
Crush it between your
I'll
thighs.
show you a picture of it.
Pop its head.
Ew, like the monk thing to do. Yeah, pop it like a pimple.
So if I attack at disadvantage?
Correctamundo.
Is it a strength check to get out, or...
Athletics or acrobatics?
And that would be my action, or is that the end of my turn?
That would be your action.
I don't like this guy grabbing onto me like this. Yeah, I'm gonna try to definitely get out of his grasp with an acrobatics check.
Alright. Let's see it. Alright, with a big 16, kind of your duster gets a little scraped up as you kind of drop down and get out of its grasp.
So I notice that damage to the duster and I scoff at it. And I want to get the hell away from this thing. What's it called? Where's it at?
Step of the wind.
Step of the wind. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
And like,
Get the hell on out of there.
that is the worst thing when someone gets out of a grapple and then immediately gets re-grappled. Yeah, as you dodge away from it. Anything
And
else?
that will be my turn.
Taking us to Dr. Jellybean. As you turn over, you see that happening.
Duke, do you want to be bigger?
Sure.
All right, let's make Duke bigger. That'll help. Yeah.
Chipper to be engaging.
Sure.
It's a happy room.
Yeah.
As you make Duke
Like a
big.
sword.
Big Duke.
I choose to fail that save.
That's good.
Fair enough.
He resists it.
Anything else for Dr. Jellybean?
Not today.
I guess that's all I can do.
All
I'm
right.
gonna move. I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna
Fair enough.
step right on back. Say, uh-oh.
That'll take us to
Oh,
Tobias.
Tobias is going to try to jam his torch right in this thing's face.
All right. Give me a torch attack at disadvantage.
Oh.
Nat 1.
Inspiration.
All right, you take that inspiration.
And then I'm going to hit it in the face with the hammer.
Hit it in the face with the hammer.
It's
That
not with
usually
advantage.
It is not with advantage, but a 14 does hit it. As you deal 9 points of bludgeoning and 3 psychic. You would see its eyes kind of light up for a brief moment, looking around as you just smash straight into its chest, and it starts kind of crumbling. Its face looking around, just kind of like in wonder as it kind of crumbles down to the ground.
Okay. I'm going to bring my time ghost over this way.
All right.
And I don't know, I can't grab it, so wait, yeah, I can.
Where your time ghost is currently on the other side, so you'd have to make a new one.
Oh, I would have to make a new one. That'll be fun. I'll make a new one then with my bonus action there and have it swing the hammer.
All right, using your Unleash Incarnation.
Yes.
A nat 20 will most certainly hit. For 13 points of damage. Anything else for Tobias? As this thing kind of squelches into the side of it.
No, that'd be it for my turn. I'm good.
All right, that will take us to Donna.
I see Duke get really big all of a sudden. I'm like, oh, he's got this. I'm gonna disengage away from this giant, ugly,
Yeah.
nasty. Goodbye. Right behind you, Duke.
All right. That'll take us to Blackberry in the cage.
In fact, I'm gonna go over here.
Not right behind you.
Does it look like there's a single egg or there's multiple eggs?
Looks like there's multiple.
Oh, I thought there was like 2. But I think there was specifically 2.
There's like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think they're wide. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's. I think I put 4 on the map, but just to show that there were multiple.
Yeah. Just the actual number doesn't matter at this point. I just wanted to see if that was the only one of those things,
Maybe.
or if it even came out of this egg.
Maybe.
You know. I don't know that I want to get it out of the cage. It's safe here.
It is safe there.
Like a shark cave.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Until the shark gets in the cage with you.
All right. I'm gonna open the cage.
All right. I will say you shove the debris free enough. You can open the cage easily enough.
And then I'm gonna go over to the treasure chest.
Okay.
And can I clean off the goop using my sword? Because I know my sword didn't like disintegrate or get like acid eaten into it.
Sure, give me a sleight of hand check to try and scrape as much of that goo off. With a 21, you feel pretty confident. You can kind of slide your cutlass across it, saber. Ooh, thick residue kind of left. You just slap it on the ground.
Well, I'm guessing item interaction and actions already been used.
Yeah.
At this, all right, then I'm gonna wait. That'll be my turn, sir, because I'm gonna get some of this gold maybe, or research notes.
I would say that you kind of like have to swipe it across. Yeah, you see a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
That'll take us to the worm. Big worm. Donna, you were the next target. Why'd you have to move away?
But I hit it last. Well,
Thank you.
Yeah, but this thing doesn't like the wood guys. This thing's gonna attack Tobias.
okay.
As it kind of reaches out towards you, seeing Duke up there. It reaches out towards Tobias, getting a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
As you take 5. Because it didn't roll with. Okay. So you would take 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As you are grappled by it, and you can see it start to pull you closer towards it.
Mm-hmm.
And it does. And you are restrained. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Or death.
Or death. A 15 is good as you feel that like pulse through your body. Unsure what that is. And it looks like it's trying to suck you into its butthole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Taking us to Duke.
Check your bottle.
Big Duke.
This is gonna live in my memory banks for as long as I live.
It looks like a butthole. It looks like a sarlacc pit, essentially, like, but which also looks like a butthole. I'm sorry, dude. What you doing?
Swinging a heavy claymore.
All right.
It gets extra D4 and damage. Don't forget.
Doesn't get an extra D4 to hit though, as a
Not
12 is unfortunately gonna be a miss. As you see this thing, and you're like, yeah, I want to be big. As you get big, it's just not quite ready for the size. You swing down, nearly hitting one of the Tobiases.
Oh no.
Hold on,
Nice.
there's growing pains here with this.
Anything else for Duke?
I shall continue raging.
All right, taking us to Oblate.
Well, I'm gonna try to get it sort of in a position where I can see this thing past Duke. And I'm going to do a Kensai shot
Quickly take aim, pop it,
and shoot a pistol at him.
shoot a pistol at him. Why not?
Kerchow.
Kerchow, indeed. A 24 is going to hit. Roll me some Kensai pistol damage.
What'd you say about Kensai?
Stop talking about Kenzai.
You certainly
One.
certainly
Do I get
can
a-
try.
And I get an extra D4.
It looks like it rolled it, right? Yeah, it did roll.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking about. Never mind.
Duke does because he's big.
Yeah, because he's bigger. Yeah.
But you do 15. You do. You do 15. You do 15 points of damage to it as you pierce into the side and squelching noise. Bullet goes out the other side. Anything else for Oakley?
Cat belly.
That'll be it.
Taking us to the Doctor of Jelly Beans.
Oh, shoot it with fire. Gonna gonna shoot a firebolt at it.
All right, shoot a firebolt at it. Why not?
Why not? No.
Firebolts are failing you today, as you like kind of trying to focus on Duke being big. His hand would
It's
actually.
too big. You're distracting me.
Trying to focus and maintain concentration. Shoot the firebolt at it. You miss. You miss big.
A twang.
Anything else for the doctor?
Get him, Duke. Get him, Tobias.
Tobias is about to get eaten.
As Tobias is getting pulled forward. Tobias, what are you doing?
Tobias is going to switch places with his Echo
Okay.
and then take the disengage action. Because I'm right next to this thing, right? So I'm going to take the disengage action and move away as I am messed up. Bonus action, movement. Yep.
All right. Tobias, as you move over there,
No!
running into the space where you haven't been before.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise.
They went right after you. I got rid of the tokens, but they got a 19.12.
Motherfucker.
As one of these creatures appears from the vines behind you, reaching out towards you.
Bruh.
Uh-huh.
Getting a 22 and a 16 to hit.
The 22 hits.
It slams right into you for 3 points bludgeoning damage. Not bad, but it's got you. It just kind of bonks you right on the back of your neck, and you see it there.
Damn it!
That'll take us to Dada.
Oh no. I'm gonna try to sacred flame it again.
The big boy.
I haven't tried it on this. Yeah, I haven't tried it on the big boy. I'm gonna do it.
Surprisingly
I'm not
a little
talking about
dexterous.
Yeah, he's all creepy crawly.
And it got a big 10 on his dexterity save.
Well, there you go. 1 point of
Hell
damage.
yeah.
It will do.
It's an emotional damage.
It does one.
Yeah.
It does emotional damage to you.
Yeah. Repeatedly.
Well, I'm helping.
As a little bit of fire kind of trickles on it, and it just kind of recoils a little bit.
Sizzle.
Ow.
Just gonna like spit like oil on the ground, like Duke. For my big successful sacred flame. And do I hear Tobias like struggling?
I said damn it.
Yeah, you hear him
I
say
said,
damn it.
Ow, damn it.
Yep. You don't know what's going on over there, though.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
I'll move a little bit this way.
Alright. That'll take us to Blackberry, in front of the treasure.
Yeah, gonna try to get some of these research notes or notes, whatever they are, and some treasure.
Papers.
Yeah.
Treasure and these nuts.
So, I'd say easily you can spend your action gathering all that treasure. And you have disabled the slime.
Sweet.
And, there's a couple of scrolls that you can't really make out what they are. Some mumbo jumbo with glyphs and stuff. A lot of money. Like a lot of money. And, yeah. Anything else for Blackberry?
So I got all the treasure.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do.
Good
Alright.
place.
You're now encumbered.
You're not. You might be encumbered. We'll talk about that.
Yeah. I'm gonna start making my way back towards the
You just spilled.
downtown. Yeah, I'm gonna go towards the vines because I'm gonna get through
Alright.
that back to the group.
Fair enough.
Time maybe.
I'll take us to this big worm. Big worm actually pulls
I've already used my action.
Tobias inside of it, the shadow Tobias.
Okay.
As it swallows it. And you would see the shadow Tobias kind of reach out to Duke, and you see this like mouthing no kind of.
And then he switches places with the real Tobias.
Yeah.
What if they could do a reversal of
Don't worry, Duke. He's going home. No.
He could still be alive. Maybe he can attack from the inside.
Maybe.
Yeah, small places with him.
And that's actually all it's gonna do. Taking us to Duke as it swallows the shadow Tobias. It doesn't have an expression. It just seems like it's doing what a bug does, eating things smaller than it.
It's not full yet. The bias wasn't nourishing enough. I shall recklessly swing.
Okie dokie. That's gonna hit it.
Plus a D4.
Plus a D4. Do 22. 26. As you swing into it, it immediately regurgitates Shadow Tobias,
There he is.
Wowza.
along with a portion of its stomach contents all over you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw against poison.
I am resistant to poison.
That's why I said it.
Get advantage against it. I shall roll a Constitution save. Does it 20
All right,
pass?
20 does. I guess Tobias, give me a Constitution save. Oh no, it needs to make
Hold on, let me double check.
Yeah.
Can it be poisoned?
It's not.
It's an
It's not
item.
poison. It does
Yeah.
damage. It does not
Oh.
poison damage. It does acid damage.
Oh, okay. What type of save?
Oh, never mind. It automatically takes it. As Shadow Tobias is actually crushed by the interior of this creature, as it just essentially shits out all of its insides as you kind of crush down on it, Duke, and it just kind of like deflates, kind of squeezing all of its insides outside of its body. And you can see several bones and stomach acid, and you do avoid the regurgitation, but it is felled.
Yay!
Huzzah.
As it is deflated. Its insides are now outside,
And Shadow Tobias is gone.
and he's squished by the contents. It automatically does 2d6 acid damage to whatever was inside,
Okay.
along with itself.
Goodbye, buddy.
I shall hobble over. I'll save you.
Okay, this dude wanders over to Tobias, taking us to Oblate.
I'm gonna run over there as well.
With more steps.
And as you quickly run over there, you see one of these things bonking Tobias in the back of his head.
With Tobias's height difference to mine, does it count as cover for the
Nah,
shot?
Nah.
Okay, I'll take another shot at this vine dude.
Alright. 24 definitely hits it. As it ricochets off of him, doing no damage.
That checks.
Do I at least get Vex on him? next turn? Still affect him?
I think they have to be hurt by it.
You have to be hurt by it, man.
We'll say
Okay.
you have X, I don't care. It might be if you hit with the melee. When you do hit it, it just doesn't do any damage to it.
Okay.
Anything else
Well-
for Oblate? Oblati.
That'll be it.
Alright, taking us to the Jelly of Beans.
That's me.
You see something going on over there.
Yeah, what's going on over there? Hey. Get a little closer. Oh, there's stomach acid and shit. I should avoid that.
Yeah, it's all like plopped right there, yeah. There's like the 100% of the insides of this creature are right there.
Oh. Alright. Well, if I try to shoot a fire bolt, is it too much cover from all the
I would
people?
say it would have some covered from where you're at, but you've got a shot.
I can try it. What's the worst that
I'll
can
give it
happen?
+2 to its AC.
Alright. Fire bolt. Coming in hot.
Coming in hot. 19 will hit it. With
All
advantage
right.
or disadvantage or a straight roll.
Either way.
As it is immediately, as you get bonked on the head, you see Duke and Oblate running. Oblate shoots it and kind of deflects off of it, and you see this fire just come from around the corner. Immediately just kind of sparks onto it and engulfs the entire thing in flames as it looks fucked up.
Yeah.
Proper fucked.
You're welcome.
It seemed to hurt it a lot.
Nice.
Anything else for the doctor?
I'll move back over here. Oh, it's gross over there.
All right. Taking us to Tobias.
Tobias is gonna use second wind. He like kind of just, I got this, and
Hey. Healing yourself
then-
for 12.
then I'm going to swing my torch at it because I saw how well that worked with.
Sure. As you do.
Yeah. Sorry, I meant to roll that with.
Disadvantage. Hey, 16 will hit it though.
Hey, for 3 fire damage.
As 3 is enough as you just kind of wave your torch in front of it, and it just like already kind of catching on fire. You can kind of hear these incoherent whispers. Not from your hammer, just everyone hears the whispers, as the creature burns in fire and withers away to nothing. As we are effectively out of combat.
Oh, that was. I hate this place so much.
I hate these pines.
Yeah.
Weird me out. I'm weirded out, man.
Pretty creepy.
And that being
Duke, can I have a ride?
Duke, you got a minute on being big.
Nice.
And I forgot.
I would like to get through these vines.
All right.
Actually, before I go back through, if there's no fighting, I want to see what I got.
I'll tell you what you got whenever we come. We'll take our little break there and pick up here in a few minutes. Before Blackberry comes back through, quickly looking to see what he got. Yeah, we'll take our little break there. And pick up.
All right, ladies, we got a minute. What are we gonna do for the other 30 seconds?
On that note.
I tried to get him.
back to the thing, the Astral Avenue. And, yeah, last we left off, vines and butthole worms, and Blackberry got some treasure. And notes, maybe. But that's where we're going to pick up. With Blackberry was counting some money and traversing back to meet the rest of you guys as you all are recovering from the happenings.
I'm also trying to get a ride on Duke. So as he was walking away, can I just like grab a hold of him? Because I want someone to take me over that.
Sit on his shoe.
Yeah, I'm trying to get over that gross stuff. So I'm gonna like grab onto a sword scabbard or something and get a ride across.
Duke got covered in it for sure. He just wasn't affected by it.
Oh.
Yeah, Duke.
I'm gonna
Duke
create
stinks.
a ghost. I'm gonna go over here and create a ghost. And as soon as I see he's gross, I'm gonna create a ghost over here so I don't have to walk through that
Yeah,
stuff.
and it definitely got like his at least his legs and like, you know, probably because he was the one who squelched it, so it probably went all over like his chest. It's not nice. It smells bad, but also noticeably, it smells bad in here just in general.
Yeah.
Can I inspect it? Can I inspect the innards?
Sure. What are you hoping to gain from inspecting it? Like,
I don't know, like what the material composition, like, or what it seems like compared to other animals that I've
sure.
dissected.
Give me a. Let's say investigation. That's fine.
Blackberry, you're all right, man. That was terrible. We thought you might have bit it. We got attacked. Did you get attacked over there?
You muted also can.
Yeah, there was that fucker that was over there and attacked me, and luckily there was this cage back there, man. And I was able to shut myself inside and give myself a little reprieve. And then I did a little stab, and it ran away from me.
Yeah, and
But
then grabbed me.
Well, that was not my intention. But here's the stuff that I found. And I'm going to give Dr. Jellybean the scrolls that I found.
Oh.
Oh, you got your sword too.
Yeah, I got the sword and treasure. I don't want to carry all this. So here is 375 gold.
Okay.
And 200 silver.
All right, I can carry that pretty easily. We'll divvy it out when we leave this place. I'll just keep track of that.
Sure. I mean, we
Or do you
got
want
some,
to trade it now? I mean,
we got some, places to keep stuff on that ship, when we get it going. So we can just wait for that.
Yeah, I trust you with it.
And yeah, those are two scrolls.
Yeah. And Dr. Jellybean, as you're being handed the scrolls, looking over, you do see some bones in it, mostly, actually all humanoid bones. But you would also see bits of metal within it as well. Like parts of kind of like machinery similar to an autognome. I'm getting a tiny bit of feedback from Michael. Just tiny bit. I don't know. But yeah, you would see some tiny bits of metallic components of autognomes. And
Oh man, I think this is what happened to Jerry.
I'll come look at that.
See those metal pieces there?
I mean, guys, there were like a bunch of eggs that were in a cage back there. Like, I don't know, maybe half a dozen. And so there might be more of these if it came out of those eggs. I have no idea what the hell this is.
I don't like it.
Could have been those creatures we were fighting before, the ones that were invulnerable.
I was actually like looking it over, like multiple pieces, like not just pieces. Like you can't make out enough pieces in here to create an entire autognome or even a bunch of people. But you would notice like some fingers and maybe like an eye socket, several different things.
Donna, you need any spare parts?
I'm always up for spare parts.
Well, let me clean them up for you. Can I
Oh, thank you.
press to digitate the
muck.
like some of these metal parts?
Sure.
Can you do that to Duke too? I watched you cleaning that. Can you clean him too?
Yeah, Duke. Let me give you a once over here. You got some
As that
gunk on you.
gunk just kind of sloughs off.
Oh, thank God.
And I'll collect the parts and I'll give. You want to hold on to them, Donna?
Yeah, I have a bag.
All right.
Some metal bits.
Bobs.
Yeah, it's not
Nens.
not enough to really amount to much, to be honest. Like it's just identifying pieces more. They would
Or
kind of
wow.
resemble like the eyeball of a Jerry. That would probably be what would give it away.
Mm-hmm.
Can I look at the scrolls that Blackberry gave me?
Yeah. They are magical incantations. One is of a spell called Speak with Dead.
Oh.
And the other is of a scroll of a spell called Blink.
Okay.
So Speak with Dead lets you obviously speak with dead, provided there is a body or a scroll or a skull to speak with. And then Blink. Every turn you have a chance of going into the ethereal plane and back for like a minute, I think.
It lasts for a minute, but you blink back every round,
Right.
and it's until your next turn.
Right.
Blink at the end of your turn.
Okay.
But they are in scroll form, so take that what you will.
All right.
Well, should we get going? I don't like this place. We should get closer to the core.
Well, I saw some interesting. This looked like it was leading somewhere. I mean, what this blood is.
I'm looking at the blood.
It's not any of ours.
Nope, the blood was here when I got here.
Blood doesn't look unfresh.
I see. Do we see the blood on the stairs here?
Duke most certainly would. But yeah, Donna would as well, especially approaching with the light. And Hilda would say, "Yeah, we should go up somewhere because it's not here."
Right. There's a tree.
And yeah,
Can I?
Huh?
And
hang on, stop walking around. Explain what you're
Can I
doing
do-
here.
can I do a nature check on this tree?
A nature check on the tree.
Sure. As you guys all start approaching, looking at this tree, give me a nature check.
And so before we came to our last long rest or what have you, I chose like, I guess this biome or terrain as my favorite terrain.
What biome?
What is it? I think I can have 2 at this point, maybe. But
Third level, I think it's just 1.
okay, then it would be the Frizzling Cube, so Arctic, or what I think this would be considered like Underdark.
This would be neither, but I mean,
Neither?
yeah.
Then I guess I would have stuck with Arctic.
Okay.
All right, and it doesn't matter. So just regular, because it
Yeah.
would give me.
I see what you're going for. Yeah.
Yeah, and that would have been nice. Oh
No.
well.
But at 6, you've never seen anything like this. As looking over it, kind of wavers, and you can see several vines kind of coming out from it, kind of almost like slithering slightly away from it.
I mean,
And
if
kind
you
of
don't like the vines, that tree looks like it might be a source of some kind. If we want to try to get rid of that. But that's just, if we just want to get out of here, I'm for that as well.
and looking around. Oakley, kind of with the light from Donna's lamp illuminating this space, you do see this tree. Is it a... Yeah, the best way to describe it would be a tree. And you kind of a moment. You've seen this tree before. You see part of it kind of twist. Like, almost like someone is grabbing a piece of it and just twisting it like taffy. And it starts to twist and mold. And the rest of you just see this tree just kind of slightly rocking. Roguelite, you would see this kind of twisting motion as a face kind of appears in it, smiling. Like it's a loose translation of a face, but as it appears, it seems like parts of it are kind of dripping and just this kind of black sludge from its mouth. And Oakley, I need you to give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
With a 19,
Nice.
you feel something pulling at you, tugging you, wanting you to come to the space. Approach the tree. Almost trying to force you, but you kind of shrug it off. Not sure what that's about. Your face kind of dissipates, but you still get that feeling of... I don't want to say welcoming, because that's wrong. Of... Yeah, invitation.
It's like something that I've experienced before.
Similar, but not all the way. Something hidden even within yourself. And I am still getting some feedback on Michael sometimes. Just occasionally when I talk.
Can I try something with the mapping system?
Sure. What do you want to try as you pull this out?
Can I search for the previous location before the searches I made? Like, is it store? I imagine it would have.
Looking
some
for a
sort of-
search history.
Yeah.
Sure. Give me an investigation check. Trying to organize this thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right, with a 20. Making me look at my notes.
We can come back to it.
No, I'm trying to decide how to explain this. Looks like a city. Like a large city, like, not cityscape, but almost like castle city. Like, you see walls of this map as it kind of starts to protrude, and then large, tall parapets covered in clouds being anchored to. And this looks kind of weird, especially on like this kind of like, I would say it's like a blue scale 3D kind of map thing that you're looking at. It looks like it's resting atop a serpentine-like creature.
I'm gonna
And it would,
I'm gonna close out of it.
I would say with a 20 you would get the name of it too. Zeros.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna blip it off real quick. And I'll write it in my notes.
Okay.
While we're looking at the street. Dr. Jelly, that seems, does not seem natural. Correct? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I would agree. I don't
The
never
tree-
seen a tree
Yeah,
like
the-
that before.
The tree's definitely not natural. It's connected to something deeply evil. I don't think we should stick around it.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm not sure we would even be able to do anything to it.
All right, buddy. We'll get away from it.
Well, you know, fire works pretty good, you know, unless your wood's wet.
That wood is quite moist.
This does seem to be very moist.
This does seem to be the corruption.
And you would see this just kind of dripping, almost like sap, but it's like black sap. Actually, it's less of a black, because you guys don't see in grayscale here, because of Donna's bright light. It looks like it's dripping blood.
Ew.
Anybody got an extra torch?
I have the one, but I really like my torch.
I've also got one. Do you want it? Actually, I've got 2 torches.
I'm just gonna light it on fire and throw it out there and just see what happens.
If you're gonna do that, I'm not gonna give it to you.
All right, that's fair. I figured I'd let you know what I was gonna do with it.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna give you the torch for that.
So we need to leave this. Do you think we should leave this tree alone, buddy?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Can't do that.
Why?
Well, we've cleansed the sickness from, that aisle back with Dobo. I feel like we're obligated to do what we can here. But that's just me. I just feel like it would be inconsistent.
I know what you're saying, but I think this place is too far gone.
It's pretty deep rooted. Like, it's not the same as Dobo's asteroid.
I hear you. I agree with you. I wanna heal the sick too, but I don't think we can. I think it's too far.
Donna's gonna present her last flask of oil.
What do you think, Doctor?
I'm willing to try.
Hilda.
Hilda,
We shouldn't fuck with this shit.
Well, I mean,
Get to the core.
I didn't know if you needed to get this stuff out of the way to come back to the core, or you're just gonna stay near the core for a long time. What's your plan?
Figure
Like,
out
you're
what's
gonna be-
there, right? I mean,
And then skedaddle.
use the door,
Oh, you're gonna
go.
You're gonna go through it.
right?
You're gonna say knock knock. I'm here.
Knock knock. Who's there? I don't know what's on the other side of this door. All right.
We're gonna find out. Oh jeez.
Well.
Yikes.
Also, I'm going to give Oblate inspiration for the deep-rooted comment. I like that a lot. I mean, right? Well, I mean, I'm here to find out what... I don't care about all this root or rot or any of that. It's bad, obviously.
I didn't know if it was gonna affect your research, so then I'm fine just getting out of here.
It's a dangerous variable to leave in the equation. If you're getting anything from this place.
Oblate says it's bad, so it's really bad. I understand we want to destroy it. Seems to be your thing. Okay, why don't you throw oil at it and we set it on fire, and if it doesn't work, we leave it alone.
That sounds good to me. That's what I did last time.
I'm going to advise against it, but if you guys want to, go for it.
We gotta give him a chance, buddy.
I'm open to suggestions.
I suggest we leave it.
Well, not that one.
This is a great, great evil. You don't want to mess with this.
How about we check minimap and see if it has core on it?
Well, I did pull up where it likely is.
Does it
Okay.
have a waypoint?
If you pull your little map back up, it would be this direction. Or it would be north. It would be up the stairs and northeastward.
Where there was light.
Northwestward. Yeah, where there's light coming up from the stairs, yeah.
Okay, so we do have a way out. If you want to try to burn this thing, though, I mean, Oblate thinks it's a bad idea. He knows more about these plant things than anybody. He tends to have bad feelings about certain things, and I find they tend to be right, but
Maybe it's time we face those.
Nah.
I mean, we have been though.
it's
So fine.
small doses. I mean, we're here to support you, so if you want to throw that oil and set it on fire, do your thing. If it doesn't do anything, we go on. If it...
What do you think, Dr. Jelly?
I don't know. I'm pretty torn. A part of me thinks we should just, let it be. But part of me thinks that what if we could help something, But what if we unleash something real bad if we do that?
I mean, I feel like we're in its territory right now.
Mm-hmm.
And if we anger it any more than we probably already have, it's probably not going to be good. And it'll come for us too.
It's almost like it's following us, but not. It's weird. But yeah.
Good.
I'm gonna look down my hammer. What do you think, buddy? And I'll listen for my hammer.
What did it say?
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
It's got opinions.
No one asked for the hammer's opinion.
Tobias did.
Mm-hmm, he did. And with a 16, you would hear a faint whisper. I believe in you. You can do it.
Aw. Thanks, buddy. I believe in you too.
We're the best team ever.
Yeah, we are.
Toxic boyfriend hammer. Love bombing.
Yeah, I think we should be good. So, the hammer believes in us.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna go put oil on it. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Dr. Donovan.
Maybe have Dr. Jellybean's magic hand
Oh yeah.
oil on it.
I
So you
can
don't
do
have to
that.
get close to that.
Oh, here you go. Hand it
I'll-
over if it's still
I'll
there.
summon my helping
drop
hand.
it.
The hand catches it.
I'll just point at the
All right, you summon your hand. Is your hand? What does it have any coloration to it, or is it like?
Okay, so I'm kind of thinking it's like like Alex Mack, like the Secret World of Alex Mack, right? Kind of like that silvery,
Yeah, I gotcha.
bad graphics.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's
Kind of
this
liquidy.
hand grabs this vial. What does the hand do with it?
Yeah. I'll go take the hand. Will take it over to the tree, and kind of douse it around.
All right. Give me a dexterity saving throw. A 4. As the hand goes over there and starts to about to like lean the vial of oil over, a vine immediately just kind of whips out and smacks the vial away, shattering on the ground about 10 feet away from it.
Oh, can I try to catch it before it does that?
No, not my bottle.
I would say you're not close enough because nobody else has said they've like approached it.
Okay.
Yeah,
You would see like 3 or 4 more vines just kind of start to animate and just immediately grow from this tree, just kind of whipping around. Almost mesmerizing like, but
Oh, did the oil land on it or no?
no, about 10 feet away.
I think that's our answer. We should
Skedaddle.
leave it
Yeah.
alone.
I think so
That's
too.
what you want to do.
At this point, yeah, we don't have any more oil and we don't have any more science to blow it up, so
No super mega fireballs.
Donna's just like on the brink of tears.
I'm sorry, Donna.
So we tried. We
She's
tried.
quiet.
If need be, there'll be better ways.
She's a robot with feelings for oil. It's blood.
Materials.
Mm.
Yeah, let's get past this thing.
As the rest
I
of
don't
you
wanna-
are kind of standing at the base of this these stairs going up, and you can clearly see like sticky blood kind of smeared along the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do?
Let's go up the stairs.
I'm
Dude.
all about that.
Let's go.
Is the blood
Sure.
smeared?
Screen again.
As you are heading up these stairs, Oblate, you would swear you hear something for a brief moment. A familiar, almost voice. But it more sounds like the cracking of wood and creaking of like crushing of dried leaves. It's more what it sounds like.
Is that coming?
Coming from,
Sorry, go ahead.
coming from the tree or that area as you kind of step up to the balcony above. Glance back and you can see that twisting kind of base embedded in it.
I'll look back at it and sort of just shake it off and keep going up the steps.
As you all arrive at the top of the steps, you can see another twin staircase going upward towards what looks to be a door. One half of the staircase, the side closer to the balcony, is absolutely covered in these vines, as well as, like, you can kind of see below, covered in vines. You can see the ground here is of a different kind of material, more of this gray, colorless stone, cracked, huge cracks within. Even some of the floor is kind of missing, and you just see a hole going down into nothingness. You see a couple of these holes, and blood smeared across the area, no sign of bodies. And at the center of this twin staircase leading up, or underneath the staircase, you would see this faint turquoise glow of one of those kind of like stones embedded, similar to the one that you saw up top onto the ground. That stone kind of like base, kind of like a mosaic almost. And you would see these, some of the stones kind of rotate in space on the ground in front of you. I'll bring you back to the map.
Visualizing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And you would see
Okay.
at the top of the staircase would be a large single door, ornately carved.
All right. Duke, lead us up the stairs.
Do we,
On one side, covered in
Is it-
vines.
is this ground stable, you think?
I mean, I can check it out. I'm pretty light. I'm going to create a time ghost back here. Be like, hey, buddy, just hang on right here while I go check this out. And I'm going to walk across over to the edge of the stairs and leave my time ghost right back here.
Okay.
Just in case it's not.
No, you walk across just fine, seeing like obvious cracks, avoiding them. And as you kind of get closer to these stones, you do hear this kind of like whirring and scraping of stone on stone, as you would see a few of the stones within this mosaic start kind of spinning around, and you hear that scraping. And it is emitting a little bit of light.
That thing's doing a thing. And I point down at the mosaic. But the floor is stable.
You still have your torch out?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure.
Yeah, and don't go anywhere without your torch. Ground stable though.
Do you think we should go one at a time, or the whole party? Maybe go.
I mean, if
Oop.
Duke made it across,
Okay.
I think it's okay.
All right, Doctor, just do one of you want to go?
The mosaic, what does it, what kind of pattern is it? Is it
Kind of like a
carved?
base, similar to the one you
Right.
saw up top. This one doesn't seem to be speaking, but you do see some of the stones in it rotating loosely.
Weird.
Can I make some kind of like check to like see if I can identify like what that could be? Like Arcana or just like
Yeah, you can give me an Arcana check, kind of glancing over,
or-
seeing what it could be.
what it could, yeah.
With a 15. Can't quite make out exactly what it is, but you do notice some kind of rune-like patterns within it. It's hard to make out exactly what the runes would be. It's not complete, or something like that.
Hilda, do you maybe have any way to identify what that magic could be over there?
Well, could.
I mean, I just, it's doing things.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay, alright.
Rocking grasper.
That's been. Yeah.
I mean, if this doesn't work, okay.
Yeah.
Do what I say, or I'm
Wrong.
gonna
Uh,
electrocute you.
It looks like it might be dangerous. You can have Duke check it out.
Alright,
That's his job.
I'm just gonna keep moving until it starts doing things.
No, you can see some of the stones in there just kind of like rotating in place. And you can still hear that light scraping of them rotating.
My time ghost is gonna go look at it.
It's like a fork on a plate, just scraping, just.
Time Dose just kind of floats over there,
Mm-hmm.
looking down at it. You can't see through your time ghost, so I can't tell you what your time ghost sees. But yeah.
Hippity hoppity. Blackberry makes his way across.
All right, you make your way across as it looks like Duke is climbing the stairs.
I'm coming too.
Yeah, we'll go to the top of the stairs and look down at the mosaic. That's an even better idea.
You get mesmerized and fall off the balcony.
Hilda's kind of, she's gonna wait to be the last person. She just doesn't want to be the first, but she will also make her way across. And you can see several areas of broken floor in here. I would say, Blackbear, with your passive perception, looking down, within each of these holes, you see some more vine growth. In this floor up here, you do see what seems to be almost like a burrow, or being a rabbit. It seems to be kind of like I don't want to say a shaft, but that's kind of the closest thing, because you do see some mechanical bits in there, some like metal and gears, but it does look like there's like a space down there.
Like you said, which one? This one?
Yeah, in the largest hole.
I'm gonna peer closer, like actually focus my attention on it, and look for more of these butthole worms.
All right, give me a perception check.
Can I look to see what he's looking at?
You see him kind of looking down, looking around. Looks like he's just on high alert.
I mean, I did say that there was a bit more of those.
You say he saw, so he's probably just like worried about more butthole worms.
Yeah, like I'm not being shady here.
Also, creepy tree around.
Yeah.
I wanted to shoot my slingshot light down in the hole. I'd like to
Is
help.
Blackberry telling her about the hole?
Not yet. What do I see with my 21?
You don't see any butthole worms.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, this chasm here looks like it might be lived in or used as somewhere way to traverse underneath the floor. I don't know. So if you want to shoot a light down there, I don't see anything.
Yeah, you don't need a roll attack. Just say I'm going to throw a light sling down there.
Oh, I want to make sure it's stuck.
No, you're good. If it's stuff like this, like just let me know. Not everything necessarily has to have a roll. But kind of slinging your light or a sling stone and light it up and launch it, kind of sticks down there about 15 or so feet down. You do see more of those vine growth down there, but it looks to be like it continues down and actually Tunnel might head southward.
Yeah, I'm not going in that hole. There's no reason for that.
Yeah, I don't want to either.
We're going north, anyways, right?
I mean,
You got the map.
is as it that yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
We're going north,
What-
anyways.
I mean, does your map show things like underneath the floor? Like,
Could maybe have
I
blueprints of that.
mean,
It doesn't have blueprints. It kind of like it's just like maps.
okay, so
Well, it won't tell you like hidden stuff. I don't think.
yeah, if it wasn't
Yeah.
like if it wasn't decayed like it is now, back when the map was made,
Hmm.
you might not even know that that
Yeah.
hole's there.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, I'm not going down there.
You can see this ornate door in front of you.
What does it need? What kind of rock or gem or tablet? I want to look. I want to look at this. I'll investigate it.
The door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Running up in front of everyone. Going to look at this door. Give me an investigation check. With a 20, kind of looking it over, you do see similar runes to what is on the floor behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at it, you can see that there would be some spaces that can be rotated within the runes in different manner, almost like a code kind of thing. But you do also see a keyhole, and the door does appear to be locked.
Is this mosaic a puzzle for the door, or do we just need a key?
I mean, I don't normally need a key to get into places.
I mean, yes, that's one route, but I just think that the mirror was something to do with this door. Could be a good thing or a bad thing for us.
I'll take a good look at the mosaic.
Which pieces can I start looking at the individual pieces of like which parts rotate?
Looks
The
like
rotating part on the
there are 4. Well, on the mosaic itself, you do see some pieces rotating
Okay, yeah.
along. On the door, you see some similar pieces have similar kind of function. Like they also can rotate. They are not rotating, but they can be rotated around and almost like moved.
Can I make some sort of intelligence to decipher the pieces?
On the door,
Yeah. And how they coordinate with the mural.
and it looks like it's almost like the exact image of the door and the mural, or on the mosaic. And almost like that image is like right above the key lock, and there is a handle.
All right. I'm ready to just pick this lock if that's what you guys want to do.
I mean, fastest route out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Buckle up.
Buckled.
So
Are you doing it, or is Blackberry doing
I
it?
thought it rolled it.
well, let me always try and announce what you're doing, because there might be factors involved. But also, BlackBerry has your thieves' tools.
Well, I'll right tool for the job. Thieves.
No, you kind of like make your. I think it takes like a minute to like kind of maneuver your tools to like turn them into thieves' tools or something. But yeah, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
Thought it's like made with my thieves' tools.
I'd rather it be sleight of hand because it is that thing. Getting a 12, kind of trying to get it in there, it just can't seem to get it right.
Yeah, these are new tools, you know. They never work when you need them to.
She'll just shuffle back down the stairs, just shamefully.
You tried your best.
You want me to give it a shot?
By all means.
I'll go up there and try to pick them up.
Mm-hmm. Go and give me a sleight of hand check. With a 17. It does take you a moment, around a minute or two, and messing with it, you do see it's not the easiest lock, but kind of spending a minute or two, you hear almost get that click, and then you're like, no, you got it, and eventually you hear that click click as two of the tumblers have been released, seemingly unlocked.
All right, I think I got it, guys. And then I'm going to back down the stairs
All
and
right.
not open the door.
When he unlocked that door, did we notice anything happen with the mosaic?
Mm-hmm.
Still spinning.
Okay.
You still got that magic hand there, Doctor?
Oh, yeah.
Think you can have it push that door open?
I feel like that mosaic's just ringing a doorbell.
Maybe.
Okay. How far away do I have to be from my...
30 feet.
Okay. All right. Nothing to it but to do it, then.
That's right.
Okay. I will use the mage hand to open the door. Everybody brace yourselves.
Braced.
All right.
Is there like a doorknob?
There is a doorknob, a door handle.
Okay.
Can I ready an action real quick? I pull
Sure.
my gun and I'm ready to shoot anything that's not us.
You don't have the best visibility when you're down here facing the room, but yeah,
Well,
looking.
not even just the door. Like obviously I'm concerned about this hole. So anything that pops out when this door opens, I want to be able to shoot it.
Sure.
Or anywhere.
Don't have to worry about my eardrums. Just a big oil drum.
Right.
So
I push on the door.
as you push on the door, opening it, you do hear this high-pitched squeal as light is coming from within the room beyond. 4 of those spinning gemstones essentially on the floor start to spin faster, squealing and screeching along the ground, as well as on the door you would hear that loud screech as well, as the door immediately shuts itself. You don't hear any locking, but it does shut itself automatically, as those 4 gemstones quickly grow into very similar looking gemstones you have seen before.
Oh no.
Blackberry, you do get a shot off at one of them. Alright. Getting a 19 to hit will definitely hit. As it is properly vexed by you. Roll me some damage, if you will.
Forgot I was muted. Do I get sneak attack? Is it surprised?
It is not surprised. It knows you guys are here.
Yeah, alright.
But it will take 5 points it takes a little bit of piercing damage as it kind of careens off of it. And seemingly colors just illuminating from them as well. That's where we'll end today.
Shot in the dark. Well,
If you guys want, we can go ahead and roll initiative.
Sure.
Yay for low numbers.
Oh,
Wow,
Look
Blackberry.
at that. Dang, Blackberry.
You could trade it with one of y'all if you wanted. If you
Hey,
want.
but like,
If he wanted.
like Donna going off on the initiative. That's it.
boy,
Bruh, 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 bruh.
But yeah, we will.
I mean,
we'll
I'll trade with Duke because if Duke wants to trade, I'll go almost last.
Almost.
Well, not.
You don't want to trade? You want to stay last? All right.
he said he won't not.
Oh, he won't not. Okay.
Trade, but I never would say no to.
A 29 initiative.
Okay, well, it's easy just to split people around on Roll20. I don't have to change numbers. So we'll know what Duke rolled, and we'll know what Blackberry rolled. But yeah, we'll end today there with you guys. Right outside of the main access. Wow. Well, I wonder what they're going to do next. Do you wonder what they're going to do next? Judy sure does. And if you're like Judy, you can like and subscribe and watch the next episode of The Astral Avenue. Thanks for watching.